Welcome back. This is episode 90 of Let's Play Inquisition. I only have time for a short one today because I'm going out in about 50 minutes or so. But I figured that's enough time to record an episode, and we're going to start by going to the war table because I saw when I logged in that all three of my peoples are done, and I did it again. And not for the last time, I can pretty much promise you that. But yeah, we still have a couple quests to do in that Quinari and Hosforth chain on the war table, leading to our Archon staff. So I want to make sure we get those going, because I feel like maybe after we do the companion quests, or at least some of them, and the Empristo Leon, then we'll probably take an episode off and do some crafting, maybe 2 episodes. But as before, I'll let you know when those are, so if you're one of the people that doesn't like watching crafting, would rather just fast forward to the action and the exploration and all, that's cool too, and you can go through those without missing really anything. But I love crafting. I was my guild's crafting officer in SWTOR for like a year or so, and yeah, it's cool to make your own stuff, and that and to have it be something you can actually use and get some value out of. All right, so let's see. There were Darkspawn. The Wardens intervened. Cool. And there's a new one to find the source of that. House Amladris. I think I said this last time, but why does that sound familiar? Amladris. I don't know. The reaction from the house was quick and vehement. It can only mean they've known about this scandal in their family tree for some centuries. For some time. Centuries, perhaps. Their first responses were threat, but they quickly changed their tune. Several retainers arrived with a letter for you. Here's their letter. My dear Inquisitor, naturally these accusations of a connection to those old legends are without merit, and even if that weren't the case, it would have little meaning to my family today. We are Tevinter citizens of good standing, uninterested in whatever this Corypheus has to offer, and will support the Inquisition in its efforts to fight this creature however we may. Well, at least he gave me a reward, so that's nice. Because relics mean more than words. And then I guess, let's see. I think we had Cullen intervene to stop that Quinari flame ship going. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Templar Commander armor. Basalitan. According to my reports, the fire ship was stopped before reaching the harbor, and while the ship did explode spectacularly, several of the Venatori mages were captured and made available for interrogation. Even better. Wonder if I have to judge them at my throne. Probably not. The Ferelden forces are grateful for the Inquisition's help. They have sent all the information they found on the Venatori along with a token of respect from the Ferelden throne. That makes sense. I wonder if Enor is in charge, if it's something different. Probably not, but that'd be really cool if it was. It was a pleasure working with the Inquisition, and I hope to have the chance to do so again. Talus. Alright, I believe there's actually going to be another quest opening up as well. So let me back away from the war table. I might have to do that to reset it. And then let me bring my little web page here with my little chart. And alright, the next quest. Alright, it says related mission none, but I feel like there is a next quest because I haven't got my staff yet. And I think there's, okay, find spies. That might be it. So let's summon the War Council again. And after this I do have some fun stuff planned, so stay tuned. Alright, where's the find the spies thing that just popped up? That's not it. Yeah, find spies in Skyhold. Is that the right one though? Give me 1 second. Let me look at the wiki because that'll have the exact quest we need to do. Alright. So basically we have a bunch of track spies in various places. Wow, we have like 4 more to go at least. Find spies in Skyhold is the first one. Yep, okay, cool. Basalitan, I am pleased to have the chance to work with you again, although I wish I came bearing better news. Ironbull passed me information he and the Liana had come across about Venatori agents in Ferelden and Orlais. There may be Venatori agents operating in Skyhold. Alright. She wants to coordinate with Liliana. If you are not comfortable with this risk, I recommend you have the spies removed and executed. But this will lessen our ability to trace the Venatori spies back to their source. But it will make Skyhold more secure. So I'm thinking, use these spies against the Venatori and trace them back to their masters, or dangerous to play games and arrest them. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with Liliana. Let me make sure this is the right way to do it. it looks like... Well, it gives you the ones for the next quests. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm looking at the wrong page. That's what it is. Alright, so... Yep, it looks like we want to go with the Liliana one, as expected.
Let's see what we have.
And 9 minutes. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Hopefully these will all be short missions then. In that case, we can send somebody to investigate those darkspawn attacks. And let's send Cullen. Let's see. He wants the Warden spread out and find them, or examine the finances of nobles. That's kind of a stretch. Let's go with Cullen.
Inquisitor.
Another short mission. Okay. So maybe we'll do some things around Skyhold for 10 minutes or so. Alliances with dangerous eyes. That sounds like your kind of thing, Josephine. Go for it. It's 2 hours.
At your service.
Okay. How long are the resource missions? Are they short? It's not going to tell me because I don't have any agents available. Alright. That's okay, though. Yep, everyone has been sent out. So, in that case, yeah, I'm going to try to do some things around Skyhold. Maybe talk to some companions we haven't talked to in a while. See if we can pick up any more of their quests, although we already have a decent amount. And see if they have any more of those, like, cool cutscene conversations. Any news from you, Josephine, while I'm here?
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevarra. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Alright, well that's cool, and I like that we have the names of the rulers now. I bet the Archon might be important in later games, or maybe his successors, if it's like how they did the Divine.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevarran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevarra instead of Tevinter.
Can't we just kill the Venatori and do it in the name of the Inquisition?
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Aravail is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Interesting perspective. I will definitely take it under consideration.
What sort of man is the King of Nevarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Nevarra.
So helping him might get the favor of his successors, perhaps, too, if they're his relations.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sikar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition.
Competition, not a
Few
threat.
monarchs
Competition.
relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
This is the one I just asked. Let's see.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Not surprising. Alright, well, as much as I would like to help Cassandra's family, I think Josephine has a really good point. We have to make the Inquisition strong, and either way, we're killing a Venatori cult. We're not killing Nevarrans, so we'll, I don't really see what the difference is, but we'll say we're doing it to help Tevinter.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Thank you, Josephine. I appreciate it. Yay, influence. Wonder if anything will come of that. Probably not, but you never know. So, let's talk to... Okay, yeah, I think we already talked to Cullen a bit. Liliana's up here. We can stop by and say hi to... Well, I guess we can't say hi to Solus, so I went the wrong way. Actually, how's Vivian doing? Haven't seen her in a bit. Wouldn't mind talking to Cole either. I feel like he has more to talk about.
Yes?
Shame we didn't get to do her quest, though. I guess, I'm not sure she actually is a romance companion. I think I read that that he can flirt with her, but I think part of her quest is that she actually already has a lover back in Valroyo. Let's go down to the courtyard. Harvest some plants that hopefully have grown. They did not. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because it's been a couple days now. They definitely should have gone. I can click on each one and give it something. But I really don't get what I'm supposed to be doing here. Prophet's Laurel. Prophet's Laurel. Put some Rashfine Nettle on these. That's true too. Now that we have some of these ingredients, we can head downstairs and upgrade our potions. Make them a little more powerful. And one more. I'm probably doing this very wrong. I'm missing something obvious, and you guys are screaming at me. That's not how you plant things, you idiot. But I consider myself a fairly smart person. I really can't figure out what the hell is going on here. So let's head down to the potion making table and hope we have enough Rashfine Nettle and the other stuff already. I do. That's a cool throne. Not really my style, I think. But I wish you could like slash sit in this game. But yeah. Let's get a screenshot of that. Since we have the time. There we go. Get a good angle there. And turn the UI back on. But yeah, we'll leave it like this for a bit, and then maybe the next time I go to my quarters by accident, I'll change it to something else. Like I said, at some point I do want to do an episode as well where I go through and collect all, like, not all the decorations obviously, because I'm not really a collector, but I want to choose the ones I want and actually go out and find them and make Skyhold the way I want it to be. Alright, potion table is this guy. Upgrade potions, let's see what we can do here. Healing potion I obviously use the most, but it has both of its upgrades already. What about Lyrium Potion? Alright, here we go. So increases mana by even more. Duration. This is really good, but you have to have all the others first. We have enough for both of these, it looks like. Let's do both of them. Plenty to spare as well. See, this we need. Okay, we need Arbor Blessing. I don't think, and Ambrita Vein. Those are the two that I don't think I have the seeds for yet. I did find some Arbor Blessing in. It was by the I think it was by the dragon we killed in the Emerald Graves. So it seems like these are like high level, like tier 3 crafting materials. So we'll probably have to do some of the Impriests or the Hissing Waste to get those, but that makes sense. Let's upgrade tonic. We don't really use grenades, but we do use a few of these tonics. We're still missing one of the recipes. I don't know if I just missed it or if you get it later. Not a huge deal though. Alright, increased duration, and we can make it stun enemies. That's most of our Vandal Aria though. Why does it have 18 and then 2? They're the same thing. Let's save that for now. Let me upgrade this one first. Alright, plenty of stuff for this. Increased damage, sure. And again, you need the Arbor Blessing and the Ambrita Vein. And at least one of the following, which we have both of them. Alright, so I guess I'll upgrade this, because I don't know what else we really use the Vandal Aria for. And yeah, I think we should be good to go here then. Oh, it's been almost 10 minutes, I think, maybe a little bit more. Equip potions, I think we're all equipped and good to go, yeah. How have you been, Dagna?
You were there. I have to know what it was like. The
Oh,
colors,
the Fade.
the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? Spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like.
Good point.
I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it? That didn't sound better, did it?
Not really. A couple strands of hair, maybe, if that would help you.
You're after something. What is it?
I don't even know. There's this feeling, you know? You don't know. But I will. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left.
Yeah, Leona's back.
So much to think about.
I hope there's a quest for Dogna you have to do. That'd be cool, but I don't know if there is or not. Alright. Let's, anything else you have to say, Dogna, while we're here? Again, not going to do any masterful crafting until I do my tier 3 crafting, because I don't want to use up all my rare materials. We already asked about these. Hey, Cullen's done anyway. Alright, we'll talk later.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Me neither. Alright. Do we have any rings to store while we're down here? Yeah, we do. I'm just throwing them in the chest, and again, when I do my gearing, and I'll go through and equip these to people who can use them. But for now, anything that's ability specific. What do I have? Fire Mine, Armor Pen. Okay. How much does Life Drain give you? 10% heal on kill. That could be useful, but with 10 or 12 healing potions, I'm not that excited about it anyway. Now we can probably just sell. Alright. Good to go. Let's head back to the war table, and then what I think we're going to do this episode is probably do Blackwell's companion quest. I was going to head right to the Empress, and then do companion quests maybe afterwards, maybe one in between just to break it up a little bit, depending on how big the zone is. But I realized I don't have Blackwell yet, so it kind of makes sense to do his quest right away. Plus, I'd rather not begin a new area with not a lot of time. I'd rather have a nice long episode to start that off. So yeah, let's send these guys back out again on the next quest, and then we'll go do Blackwell's companion quest, which I am excited about because the Wardens are always interesting. Alright. Yep, they traced the information network, and Liliana is pleased that she can feed the mandatory misinformation to disguise the Inquisition's goals. Perfect. Yeah, as far as spies go, Liliana and Talos are two of the best, so having them working for me is definitely good. Investigate Frostback Basin. Why is that a different symbol? I already completed that, so I don't know. Alright, that one's the same symbol over there. Maybe that means I unlocked it by doing... who knows. Let's grab... Darkspawn attacks. Just occurred to me, hopefully I don't need Josephine for this next one. Because if I do, that kind of sucks. No. Okay, cool. So it looks like they recommend using Cullen for the Valrio spies, which is this one. Mandatory agents and Skyhold reporting to handlers operating out of Valrio. Alright. So, she can move a smaller group with more discretion, or he can go in force. Alright, yeah, sufficient strength, so it makes sense to Cullen. They kind of give you a pretty big hint of who to take, which I like. Because you shouldn't have to either just do a stab in the dark or read like a guide like I'm doing to do this. But I just want to be 100% sure I'm not messing this up, because I really want that staff schematic. Which I may or may not end up using, but I want to have the choice. Alright, so Cullen, high forces, high exposure, which is okay.
Alright.
As long as you don't do too many... As long as you don't draw too much attention to yourselves and expose the spies, you're okay. So I have to do some low exposure missions after this. But, alright, so let's find... Pursue Marquise Buffon. Liana.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, you. And how long are you going to take, Cullen? 50 minutes. Of course. Longer than I have, because I'll be gone by then. But that's okay. We'll have him check in when I get back. Maybe late tonight I'll have time for a couple more episodes. We shall see. But for now, we have a Grey Warden to find. And I believe... Where did it say he went? Inner Circle... Blackwell is left. Mornay's execution. Where is he being executed? Valrio? Maybe Valrio? I think it did say Valrio, because I remember saying when I was going to go there I could... You know what, let's make it the active quest. That should tell us then. But yeah, we could also go shopping while we're there if we have time. Yep, Valrio, perfect. Alright. Quick travel. Oh, Dorian has a new card. Cool. We'll bring him and Varric. Sure. I'm guessing this won't be too long of a... If there's fighting in here, there won't be much of it, because it is Valrio. That's my guess, at least. So, shouldn't really matter too much who I pick. Maybe we can see what's in the box while we're here. Alright, cool. Oh, there's another quest to pick up over here.
Then you've received word.
No mistaking an order from the Emperor.
They'll appoint a new divine soon. One who'll make you stand up for us instead of...
Oh, it's what's her name, and again I can't click on her. That's kind of annoying, but also kind of funny. Alright. Let's attend Mornay's execution and see if there's any sign of Blackwall. Does he want to kill him himself, or is he innocent? I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
So
Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Either this guy's innocent or Blackwall knew the family he killed. One of the two. He looks like he's innocent.
A
Or at
grey
least
warden.
remorseful.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
It's gonna be one of those quests.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall!
No, I
Is
am
it
not
him?
Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Thom Rainier.
Interesting. The name sounds familiar. I think it's because it was part of the quest blurb earlier. Speak to Rainier in his cell. Okay. So, still a warden then, just a different warden. About to say, if he was a... That'd be an interesting twist if he was a fake warden this whole time.
Demons who would be gods began to whisper to men from their tombs within the earth, and the men of Tevinter heard and raised altars to the pretender gods once more.
And in return were given, in hushed whispers, the secrets of darkest magic.
They just meet to, like, discuss the chant, I guess. So I was going to say when she was saying hers, that shouldn't they be singing it if it's the chant of light? But he was actually singing, so I like that. She should have been singing it too.
Can you believe it? Thom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Alright. This is interesting. Did he actually There's got to be some context here that we're missing. Let's go to Blackwell's cell and hear his side of the story. Oh, that's what's her name again?
She was still in charge. So what was the point?
You would not believe the number of alliances shattered and broken that night.
Sounds like a wash.
The ball, I guess.
Oh, it seems so. And I've decided to go a different way entirely.
Is that good?
We shall see. At once.
Cassandra's armor is very pink. Doesn't really suit her. Herondale. Wonder where that is. I like these codex things on the loading screen because it's better than nothing or the stupid tips they usually put there. But at the same time, out of context, they're not really as relevant. Is that Blackwell over there? Or oh, this is a big dungeon. I guess he's downstairs. Oh, that's like where they keep the weapons. That's smart to lock them up though, so they can't, you know, if they escape, they can't just get to them. The prisoners, that is. Heavily guarded, but not well maintained. You think while the guards are standing there, they could, you know, clean up the cobwebs a bit, make it a little bit nicer. Are these people's last days?
I didn't take Blackwell's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Interesting. So is he a warden then? Like, did he go through the joining? Like, was he already recruited or just has pretended to be all this time? I'm gonna ask about the incident in question here.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I'm still confused about whether or not he's actually a warden then. Like, I guess this was before his time in the Wardens when he was giving this order. As part of the Elysian military. He was a knight for a while, I think he said. But just trying to get the timeline straight. So this is interesting though, because he's not claiming to be innocent or anything. He did do all those things. But yeah, at the same time, you're tempted to forgive him because, you know, it's Blackwell, it's your friend. See, it's hard because I feel like as much as I want him to have like a redemption story and everything, if it was me in the situation, you know, the law is the law. You kill somebody, you can't just, you have to pay for your crime. But I don't think Lyrium would think that way, which kind of makes me happy because I don't want to see him die. I think she would want to give him a second chance because she knows Blackwell and maybe use her influence and authority a bit to see if she can get him that second chance, and he can make up for his crimes in the past by doing good for the Inquisition now.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Fair points. Discuss the situation with Cullen. Alright. Can't talk to him anymore, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a dark spawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Both good choices.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me.
He might have been near the end of his life anyway.
He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
So it sounds like he's not actually a warden then, which explains why he hasn't heard the calling. Huh. And all this time he's just been like, yeah, I hear it, but I'm not paying it no attention. But really, he hasn't been hearing it at all. He's not a warden. Very interesting. So I guess there goes my theory that you've had a warden in your party each game then.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
He should have gone to Valchevin and made his case. I'm sure the wardens would have understood.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question. Just as your men trust you.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
But they believe what I tell them because they believe that our cause is righteous.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
But you weren't at war. Not really.
I've been on enough battlefields to know the same crime at the right time would have earned a medal. But that's what I did. And why I deserve to be here.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
Maybe I'm not.
That's all for now.
Alright. So I guess we have to go back to Skyhold and talk to Cullen then. But Cullen's out on a mission. Not really, though. Or is Cullen going to be outside here? Oh, cool.
I have Liliana's report on Thom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celene's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
So, pretty much the truth then. Yeah, I guess she didn't connect the dots that this wasn't actually Blackwall, this was Thom Rainier.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to wardens. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me, but let's ask Cullen his opinion first.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Well, people change, but it does seem like there might be more to it, and it definitely matters.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Alright, let's get him out, and then we'll decide his fate ourselves. I feel like this is like the easy decision everybody takes, which I hate making those, because sometimes you do have to take a principled stand, but I really feel like in this situation, Leovara would want to help her friend and give him the chance to do something good with his life, because he does seem earnest in his desire to, well, he wants to pay for his crime, but I really think he is a good man now. He's seen the error of what he did, and he can learn from it and do some more good before he dies.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Alright. Optional. Order the advisors to find a way to release Rainier from prison. Are they in Val Royeaux, or are they back at Skyhold? Why is it optional? Is the other option just to let him die? Is it going to be a war table operation? Not sure how this is going to work. Okay. There's, what's this over here? Somewhat fallen fortune. Josephine. Oh, is this her quest? It might be. I don't want to start that yet. Alright, so I guess we have to go back to Skyhold, right? Stay there, Josephine. We'll come back for you later. We have to meet you at Skyhold first. Or, right? Isn't it at Skyhold? I guess. I don't know why the little mark isn't appearing there. Maybe because it's optional? Huh. I suppose we'll find out in a second. Hopefully moving areas doesn't like reset the timeline and allow him to be killed. Because that would suck. Alright. So I guess we go to the war table. It's my best guess at least. My best guess at least.
Your worship.
Got the right door this time, yay. Well, the left door, but you know what I mean. So is there a new operation? These are the ones in progress. There we go. Alright, so I have to get going, but we will do this when I come back. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later tonight.